Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Ciampi. Thanks for joining us here. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Robin Yount.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Charlie Morton.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Up now for Milwaukee, Robin Yount.
The shortstop, Robin Yount.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Yelich at the dish. Next offering is in for a strike. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, and as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Prince Fielder up now for the Brewers. The pitch. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and towing the slab here, Corbin Burns. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Swings and misses. 2-2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Lifted in the air, right field. Vaughn has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Barry Larkin.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And the right-hander deals. Way inside, gets out of the way. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Yelich makes the grab for the second out.
The second baseman, Joe.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds turned away first time through. Second inning upcoming from Cincy. We're scoreless on the show. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in is the speedy Ryan Braun. The wind and the pitch. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. And there's one down. Next for the Brewers, Greg Vaughn. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a 3rd-round pick. Their 1st-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their 2nd-round pick that year was Brian McCann. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Over to Perez. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati at the plate, Tony Perez.
The first baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, his 17th of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Ripped on the ground to second. Terang over to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The designated hitter, Adam.
So up next, Adam Dunn. One now. And a swing and a miss. swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Kicks and deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the third baseman, Matt McLean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner stays where he is. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Over to Larkin. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting with Robin.
So the batting order turns over. Robin Yen now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here comes a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And there he goes. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. So now 3-2, and there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Here's a 2-1. And another ball. Paul Molitor up next for the Brewers. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 3-2. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Griffey puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Paul Molitor will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the pitch. Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Brewers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. On the ground right side. Terang over to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
So digging in, Barry Larkin. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground. Yeah. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Sr. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. That's in there, and that is strike 2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Reds leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now it's going to be Prince Fielder.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And a 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Next for Milwaukee, Greg Vaughn. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Griffey getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Tony Perez. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the ground to third. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Perez around second, headed for third. Turang with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So now here's the DH, Adam Dunn. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Bench at second with nobody out. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Turang over to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. This guy has turned into a beast. 1 away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. Righty delivers. That one 95 to finish him off. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Lucas Sims gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now at the plate, Greg Vaughn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 2-2 now. Got him. Now one away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now here is Victor Caratini. Next pitch is popped up. Perez moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Sal.
Here's the left fielder,
Frelick.
Sal Frelick. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. He leaves the yard to right. His 7th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Brewers get one back on the solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Greg Vaughn. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
No outs. Runner at first. Victor Caratini now at the plate. The pitch. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Vaughn headed for the plate. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up and went the other way for the knock. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. He's already homered in this game. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Into center. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang, 1 for 3.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
3-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And now the shortstop, Robin Yount. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, T.J. Antone. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Up now for Milwaukee, Paul Molitor. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Davis makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Safe. He beats it. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The pitch. That one missing inside.
2-1.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Moll loosening up for manager David Bell. The 3-1. Way out front for strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. Safe, and they take the lead. Next for the Brewers, Greg Vaughn. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Runner on the go.
1 ball.
Tag, safe. Bench's throw too late. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 1-2. On the ground to short, Larkin. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him. And putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Victor Caratini up now for the Brewers. Line drive, base hit. Braun around third. The throw in. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
New pitcher for the Reds, Sam Moll.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Way inside, and that hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. So up next, Bryce Terang. To the right side. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
And now Robin Yount. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Caratini at third. Frelick at second. Yount on at first with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Brewers 5 and the Reds 2. Devin Williams into the game.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Now it's the Reds DH, Adam Dunn. And a 1-1. And strike 2, Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And now the count is even. Bullpen activity starting up now. Bryce Wilson up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner leads away at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball for a base stop. In comes the runner from third, and they cut the lead to 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch misses inside, 2-1. Tying run is at first, and here in extra innings. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Reds down to their final out. TJ Friedel will hit next.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And now it's even up.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line.